Hi, my name is April Foster. I'm going to show you 3 different ways we learn and reinforce the map facts for the Shaping Hearts of God curriculum. All right, so these are, you'll see here, the first is the setup. So I have behind me the New Testament map and the Old Testament map, and that is very important to first get your setup. So how do I do that? I go to Staples and get these printed in Engineer Prints. The links are available below. They are free to use. And then I also print my map pieces at home and cut them out and laminate them, just on a home laminator. All right, the way you can attach them to the board, 2 different ways. One are with these little clothespins, or a second way is to do that with like magnets if you have a magnetic board behind there, but you'd have to also put magnets on your map pieces. All right, so every item has a picture, so this works for levels all the way from 1 up to 4, ages 4 to about 12. And the older kids don't mind the pictures, they actually find them helpful, and it's easy to jog that memory and help remember what happened where at each location. All right, so the first way to do it is just to simply give a student a map piece and ask them to label it on the map. And they're just gonna walk up to the board and put it either with the clothespin or on a magnet onto the map where it goes. The second way is to turn them all upside down and then tell them, okay, we're gonna find the land of Canaan on the map, and then use expert. Now, I've mentioned this before on the Bible Facts flashcards video, but this is easily available, and I just let it select a student. You can hear how it sounds here. Oops, let me turn it on. You can hear how it sounds here. It's selecting a student, and so while it's selecting a student, I will be showing them the land of Canaan and be saying, think where it is on the map, think where it goes. And so say the person who got orange is the winner. They have to take the map fact and put it on the board before the buzzer sounds. And they really enjoy doing this and beating the clock. And so if we also help them and give them clues if they don't know. Okay, time's up on that one. All right, another way to do that is to turn it upside down and just let them pick. That's another way to do it. And then we also have worksheets, and so these are available for both the older and younger students, where they can either draw pictures or color things a certain way on the map, or they can label it as they get older. And then the last one is a map fact game about things and events that happened in certain locations. And so this is definitely for level 3, maybe only for level 4, and it kind of depends on how deep you go in class. And so inside this stack of cards are 3 different types of cards, and they are just answers. For example, the most straightforward is like the miracles of 5 loaves and 2 fish happened here. So they would have to know that happened at Bethsaida and where it's at on the map. And they have to go point to it on the map. In this situation, I usually leave my map labeled so that they can kind of look and get the pictures as a clue if they don't know. Because some of them get a little harder, like where Simeon and Anna met Jesus. Oh, they have to think, when did Jesus meet a guy named Simeon and a lady named Anna? Oh, it was at the temple, so it was in Jerusalem. Peter made his confession here. That also has a piece of Jesus and Peter together in Caesarea Philippi. So that's the first type of card. The second type of card is anything that represents a body of water. The question is always in blue, so the student knows that they're looking for a body of water. They're not looking for a city or a land on the map. And then the last one is pictures of actual places in the Bible. So this is Caesarea on the water, and then there's like pictures of the Jordan River and of the Mediterranean and so on and so forth, so that they can see that these are real places where real stories happen. And I just really love the map facts because it really helps us to understand that these are real events, and to incorporate the map facts, the Bible facts in with the lessons that they're learning is so enriching to the students. So I hope you enjoy using these teaching aids.